Going to a little pregame. What are you thinking? What's your score prediction for today's game? Going to a little pregame. What are you thinking? What's your score prediction for today's game?
I think it's going to be more of a high-scoring game. I want to say Hornets 31, Newton 20.
Josh, what about you?
I'm going to go 28 Valley Center, 17 Newton.
All right. Valley Center comes into the game only allowing 11.3 points per game. Obviously a very impressive number, and containing Isaiah Presley in the Newton offense is going to be key today to keep that number down.
A big reason why the points are so low is because of the stars on defense and Dalton Cross and Tyler Boone, Brennan Ricks, Larry Wilson, my bad. All of them have been playing great so far this season, and I expect that to continue.
As we mentioned earlier in the pregame, Newton's defense coming into this game probably got to be feeling pretty good about themselves, forcing 7 turnovers last week against Eisenhower.
On the other hand, forcing 7 turnovers and winning the game by 2 points. Eisenhower had a chance to get the field goal at the end, but they missed, giving Newton the win.
Yeah, they definitely had some offensive struggles last week. It'll be interesting to see how they change it up this week.
It's interesting because last year, if you remember, Newton had a star running back in Cade Rimsberg that graduated and went to Air Force. So to go from a star running back to another star running back probably helped out their program a lot.
The captains will take the field. For Valley Center, we have number 11, Tyler Boone, joined by number 26, Caleb Rains, number 8, Patrick Gillen, and number 81, Dalton Cross. Two captains we can see for Newton. We have number 1, Warren Dietz, and number 33, Sid Simmons.
We mentioned it last week, and we'll mention it again. Caleb Rains is playing with a cast on his right arm, and that'll probably affect his carries. He'll be more of a blocker tonight.
Newton defers to the second half. Valley Center Hornets will receive the opening kickoff.
Hey, Wyatt. Let me see you quick jog back and forth, then we'll get you your pads. That is bold.
Hey, I don't need to jog,
That is
but I
very
can just take
bold.
a 3-step drop.
Oh. Hey, Lang.
Hornets back to receive, number 19, Larry Wilson, and number 81, Dalton Cross.
If you're Newton, you want to look to keep the ball out of Larry Wilson's hands, as he is a playmaker and very fast.
A lot of wind blowing around the stadium tonight. As you can see there, the football falls off the tee. Number 4, Eric Hernandez, will kick off for the Railers. Short kick fielded by Zach Gillick. Taken down the right side. Nice return brought down by number 11, Jarek Oka.
We saw this last week against Ark City. Teams taking notice of the speed of Dalton Cross and Larry Wilson, and they're avoiding them purposefully over and over.
Hornet offense will come onto the field. 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line.
You want to expect a run here from the Hornets.
Schrader in the shotgun, joined by Tyler Boone and Larry Wilson. It's a handoff left side, goes to Wilson. Brought down by number 11, Jarek Oka.
A majority of the offensive plays last week for Valley Center were runs up the middle, so we'll see if they try and stick with that this week against Newton.
Gain of 4 for Wilson brings up a 2nd and 6.
I think you're still expecting a run here from Valley.
You can see the size difference. Newton, really pretty small team, likes to play fast. Handoff up the middle. Wilson's got room to run. And he's finally brought down by number 45, Kyle Gotchi.
Larry was one fingertip away right there from reaching the end zone. There was no one in front of him.
Caden Pearson guarded on the far right side by number 19, Sauceda, only 130 pounds. Hornets may try and exploit that matchup. Wilson again up the middle. Short gain on the play. Number 86, Christian Malcolm, in on the tackle.
With how much the Hornets are running the ball, you'd say that the first passing play they throw is probably going to be a play action.
Second and 6 from the Newton 40-yard line. Schrader under center. Handoff up the middle to Boone. No gain on the play. Once again wrapped up by number 86, Christian Malcolm.
Every play this possession has been a run up the middle. We'll see if they try to change it up anytime soon.
I'm sure it being 3rd and 6, they might, mix in a play action pass here. Or a screen. Watch out for the screen.
Schrader in the gun. A loss of 1 on the play. 3rd and 7 for the Hornets. Three wideouts lined up left side. Schrader's going to throw. He keeps it up the middle. Short gain. Number 43, Brian Cusick, on the tackle.
I believe that was a designed quarterback draw right there. Parker Schrader, waited a couple seconds and then went straight up the middle.
Interesting formation here.
Caden Pearson back to punt the ball, possibly.
4 wide receivers lined up.
It looks like they're going to run a read play, so Caden Pearson, number 86, it looks like he'll have the ability to punt if he feels the need to, or throw, or run.
We have a timeout, Valley Center, their first of the half.
This early in the game, I think they might, switch it up and go out and to punt the ball. Send Aaron out there.
A lot of confusion there for the Hornet offense, I guess you would say. 4th and 6 from the Newton 40-yard line with 8:26 remaining. Looks like the Hornets will go with the same formation here.
Nobody back to return for Newton, so if Valley Center does choose to punt, no one's going to return it.
Pearson will take the snap. He rolls right, and he's going to punt into the end zone for a touchback. Hornet defense will see the field for the first time tonight. Railers will take over from their own 20-yard line. Number 3, Colton Davis, and at quarterback for the Railers. He's going to throw left side. Zach Williams on the tackle for Valley Center. That pass complete to number 1, Warren Dietz.
Wide receiver screen right there to start the game. Maybe to set it up for a play action or something like that.
Second and 4 for the Railers. QB keeper left side. Davis has the first and some more. Number 8, Patrick Gillen, runs him down. Motion left. We got a double reverse and a loose ball. And that is fallen on by the Hornets. And the Hornets create a turnover early. First down, Valley Center.
Newton tries to run a trick play there, a double handoff, and it just doesn't work out as they hand off the ball, and turns out to be a fumble.
If you're Newton, you don't want to turn the ball over, within your own 30-yard line. That's giving Valley Center great field position and almost nearly in field goal position already.
That's a play you probably got to save for later in the game. Not only did they give the play away, they lost the football. Now Hornet football on the Newton 29, 1st and 10. Cross, motions left, he'll get it. Tries to hit the edge, far left side. He's brought down by a gang of Newton Railers. Number 5, Caden Davis, in there on the tackle.
I'm expecting probably a pass here with Caleb Brands in the backfield.
We have a fumble scooped up by number 45 for the Railers. That's going to be Kyle Gotchi. Looked like a miscommunication there from Schrader to Wilson. They bobbled a handoff, and it's scooped up by the Railers.
You could see once the ball was lost, Wilson kept running because he thought Schrader kept it, and Schrader wasn't paying attention to the ball because he thought Wilson kept it.
Pretty sloppy start to this game. 2 turnovers already, not even halfway through the first quarter. Davis in the shotgun for the Railers. He'll throw right side. Pass complete. Nice gain on the play for the Railers. Brought down by number 26, Caleb Rains, along with Patrick Gillen. Pass complete to number 83, Hunter Mapes.
Looks like Newton's running more of a fast-paced offense, already up to the line.
Gain of 9 on the play, 2nd down and 1 to go. Read option right side, Davis on the keep.
Turf looked a little slippery there as Caden went up to make the tackle and slipped.
We have a face mask on Valley Center, giving the Railers a free 15. Now 1st and 10 from the Hornet 39. Davis joined by Presley in the shotgun. He'll throw again right side to Mapes.
I believe what Newton's trying to do is to get the corners to bite on the screen and send someone deep, because most of the interceptions that the Hornets have are off of screen passes. So I believe Newton's trying to bait them.
2nd down and 3. Davis, quarterback keeper, right side. Brought down by number 8, Patrick Gillen. Good enough for a 1st down. 1st and 10 from the Hornet 26-yard line. 4 receivers lined up for the Railers. And it's a pass right side, complete for a short gain. That is number 6, Boone Robertson.
Newton has thrown a lot of short passes and, quarterback keepers, so watch for a play action deep pass.
I've expected to see more out of Isaiah Presley, but they really aren't going to him much to start this game.
Still no carries for the star running back, Isaiah Presley. 6-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 4. It's another pass right side. That's going to be complete. And almost to the goal line. It's going to bring the Railers all the way down to the 2-yard line. They'll go no huddle here. We have a timeout Newton. Couldn't see who that pass was complete to, but another screen pass to the right side and a nice run after the catch for the 1st down.
So far this game, the defense has looked kind of sloppy. They're giving up easy quarterback keepers to the right side. They're not jumping off the ball fast, and they're not shedding blocks. They're just, letting the receivers get, 8 to 10 yards every pass.
Colton Davis is kind of just picking apart the right side of our secondary, leading them all the way down to the 2-yard line where they have 1st and goal.
Last week against Arc City, Valley Center's red zone defense was really, really good, only holding them to 7 points, so let's see if that continues today.
It's a handoff left side. It looks like a stand for now. Brought down by number 11, Tyler Boone. Kyle Gotchi in on the carry.
You would expect number 14, Isaiah Presley, to get the carry.
Some late action after the play. A run right side is once again going to be stuffed. Brings up a 3rd and goal from the 1 yard line.
Valley's got a very tough goal line defense, as we saw in the campus game when they stood up the game-winning 2-point conversion.
It's a toss left side, and it's recovered by number 81, Dalton Cross. The Railers try a halfback toss to try and get to the left edge, but running back just missed it there, and luckily Dalton Cross was right there to land on it.
I believe that was Isaiah Presley in the backfield that missed the toss, and it's been a rough start to the game for him, with 0 carries really down the entire drive, and then the one that he gets, he fumbles the ball.
Yeah, that's right. 3 fumbles already in this game. 2 by Newton and 1 by Valley Center.
Hornets will take over from their own 7-yard line. Schrader under center. It's a handoff to Wilson left side. He's got room to run. A nice gain by number 19, Larry Wilson.
Every time Larry gets to the corner, you can hear the student section, grow in energy and voice.
That's right. They know the speed he has, and if he breaks free, he's almost a gone man. I mean, there are very few people that we will play this year that will be able to catch Larry Wilson.
Tackle made by number 5, Caden Davis. Gain of 8 yards, 2nd and 2. Schrader, another handoff left. There goes Wilson down the sideline. 1 man to beat. He beats him, and he steps out of bounds trying to tightrope the far left sideline. Larry Wilson just ran out of real estate there. He would have been gone if he had maybe another foot on the far sideline. First and 10 now for Valley Center from their own 30-yard line with 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Schrader under center. Handoff right this time for Wilson. He hits the edge. He's got room to run. And he's pushed out of bounds by number 1, Warren Dietz.
What a great start from Larry Wilson. 3 actually really productive runs so far this drive.
Wilson's just finding a way to stretch these runs out and hit the edge, and he's picking up big gains here. First and 10 now from the Newton 42-yard line.
That's right. Larry seems to be so much more successful when he can find an opening on the outside.
Dalton Cross lined up as your only wide receiver, far left side. Schrader under center. Another handoff to Wilson. This time he's going to be dropped in the backfield. Number 45, Kyle Gotchi, in on the tackle. Loss of 2 brings the Hornets to a 2nd and 12 from the 44-yard line. Schrader will hand right side to Wilson, trying to break the tackle. No gain on the play, brought down by number 32, Caden Mapes.
The run has been stood up the past 2 plays. They're obviously expecting it. You may be looking for Valley Center to throw the ball this play.
This is one of the positions you don't want to put yourself in, a long 3rd down. It's basically a passing down because, with Larry you can get this, but it's more of a passing down with how far away it is.
3rd and 15 from the 47-yard line. Schrader will throw. He throws deep left side to Dalton Cross. makes a diving catch at around the 15-yard line. What a catch by number 81, Dalton Cross, to get his hands under that ball.
That is a huge play on 3rd and 15 from the senior Dalton Cross. Huge play.
Schrader gave Dalton a chance there. He had a step on his man, and he lays out to make the catch. First down, Hornets.
Schrader and Cross coming off the field. It looks like they're going to run Wildcat here.
Wildcat formation. Wilson gets a snap. Keeper up the middle. Short gain brought down by number 32, Caden Mapes.
.45 seconds left in the first quarter.
Gain of 1, 2nd and 9 from the 16-yard line. Hornets got to get points on the board here in the red zone with 30 seconds remaining. Schrader under center. Toss right side. That's Wilson. He hits the edge. He's got room. Looks like he's tripped up for a short gain there. Wilson had room. Just kind of, I think he just slipped. That's the end of the first quarter. We will flip the field here, and the Hornets will have a 3rd and 5 from the 12-yard line and try and punch in a touchdown here. So just ramble. Brings up a decision here for Coach Smith and his staff. 3rd and 5. 5 yards to go here in the red zone. What are you thinking here, Jordan?
Well, you know, the run has worked so great so far this drive. I think either they run the ball to the outside or they run a little play action fake and throw it to probably the left side because it's wider.
Dalton Cross lined up left side, single coverage. Might try and test that out here. Schrader under center, pitch right side. And Wilson will run for a short gain. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Here, I think they're just going to send out Aaron Coash to get the 3 points on the board and, you know, be the first team to score.
Good decision here. Got to take the points early and get off to a 3-0 lead. Hopefully Coash can knock it through here. Some winds still swirling around the stadium. About a 29-yard field goal for Coash. We have a flag on the play. There is no flag on the play. The Hornets take a timeout before the delay of game.
Smart call there from Smith to take the timeout. You know, you don't want to make the field goal any harder.
That's their 2nd of the half. They have 1 remaining. We saw Coash in warm-ups. I think he was making, 37 pretty consistently from 37. See what he can do here from 29 yards out.
The wind looks as if it's, either dying down or just not blowing right now.
Gavin Fitch will be the holder. Clean snap, clean hold. Coash gets it up and good. Your Hornets take a 3-0 lead over the Newton Railers with 11 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the second quarter.
Great snap and great hold by Gavin Fitch, and Aaron put it right through the crossbars.
It's important to get the points on the board like Valley just did, because so far in this game, the offenses haven't been able to capitalize on their drives. We saw Newton got down to the 1 yard line and ended up fumbling. Valley Center got down to the 30 and they ended up fumbling too. They also couldn't finish on a different drive.
For the second year in a row, the Hornets have a chance to start 4-0. And, from what our program used to be and to how it's grown, I want to know your take on that, Josh.
You got to give credit to Coach Smith. Whenever he came in, it was a program that was really struggling, and it didn't have near as much support from the city of Valley Center. But now you can see, even in Newton, about a 25, 30-minute drive, the stands on the visitors' side are full, and every night of the home games, there's a full stadium.
Coash will boot it for the Hornets. It's going to be almost caught by number 14, Isaiah Presley. But no surprise here, touchback for the Hornets.
Has Aaron actually not kicked a touchback yet this year?
I think he might have one that wasn't a touchback. After the touchback, the Newton Railers will take over from their own 20-yard line.
With turnovers on both their drives, they want to look for something different here.
4 receivers lined up for Newton. It's a pass. Davis scrambles left side. He's going to run. Patrick Gillen chases him down from behind.
Great play there by Patrick because, it was open field until the secondary for the quarterback there.
Gain of 3 on the scramble for Davis brings us to a second down and 7 to go.
Patrick Gillen having a good night. I feel like we've heard his name quite a bit.
Looks like a little option play. Davis keeps it left side. Looks like Azario Rodriguez along with Patrick Gillen in there for the tackle.
I do want to point out that number 7, Zach Quant, is in the game at corner. He made his first start last week, and he's still in there.
No gain on the play. 3rd and 7 from the Newton 23-yard line. It's a pass, and it's going to be caught. Looks to be short of the first down marker. That pass complete to number 6, Boone Roberson.
I'm going to assume that Newton will probably take the risk to go for it here, seeing as it's only 1 yard.
I would like to say Valley Center's done a good job of containing Isaiah Presley, but Newton's done a good job of containing Isaiah Presley and not running the ball very much.
4th and a short, 1 yard to go. Davis will keep it up the middle, and he's going to be brought down. Looks like Tyler Boone was in there first for the Hornets. That's a turnover on downs. Hornets take over.
Great defensive stop there from the Hornets. That's a big momentum shifter, and the Hornet offense will start in Newton's territory.
You got to wonder what Newton is doing here. Still, Isaiah Presley is yet to get a carry.
I'd like to see an outside run to Larry here, with how well it worked last drive. probably see it again.
3 wide receivers lined up left for the Hornets. Schrader in the gun. He'll take the snap. Handoff up the middle to Wilson. Wilson makes a man miss. Finally tackled by number 43, Brian Cusick.
Wilson's been the go-to all night for the Hornets, running the ball on most of their offensive plays.
Same formation for the Hornets. Gain of 4 brings us to a 2nd and 6. Schrader will throw right side, complete to Caden Pearson. Nice gain on the play. Little catch and run there for Caden Pearson.
Looks like a first down on the play.
Patrick Gillen will enter the Hornet offense.
Watch out for Cross alone on the left side.
Schrader bobbles the snap. We have a loose ball. It looks like Schrader fell back on it.
Great awareness there from Parker to, not let the ball loose like last time when they handed off to Larry.
No gain on the play, 2nd and 10. Excuse me. Loss of 2 on the play brings up a 2nd and 12.
Tyler Boone and Patrick Gillen subbed out, so you might see a passing play here.
We have some movement up front. Looks like we're going to have an encroachment on the Railers D-line. Encroachment number 45, Kyle Gotchi.
On the 14, it's definitely in field goal range for Aaron Koash.
I think the Hornets want to put up 6 here, though. 2nd and 7 for Valley Center. Schrader's going to throw left side. Dalton Cross on the catch, makes a man miss. And he's going to be dropped just short of the goal line. What a nice catch and run there for number 81, Dalton Cross.
Again in the passing game, Dalton Cross, of course, the biggest name besides Larry Wilson on the offensive end. Him and Larry have combined for almost all offensive touchdowns besides Tyler Boone's touchdown run last week.
And Parker Schrader's rushing touchdown for last week.
Interesting matchup here. Schrader will take it up the middle, quarterback sneak. And he looks to be short. Hornets had Cross all alone on the far right side, guarded by number 11, Jarek Oka. They may look to test that out here, even though they are on the 1 yard line.
Again, the same formation.
We'll try quarterback sneak again. This time Schrader up the middle. Still no call. And he's going to be short again. That'll bring up a 3rd down, and it's got to be less than a yard to the end zone.
If I'm the Hornets here, I sub Tyler Boone in the game, and I run a fullback dive because he is one hard person to tackle.
Hornets get up to the line quick. It's going to be Raines and Wilson in the backfield. And they'll try it again. Quarterback sneak, and Schrader tries to push the pile, and it's a 4th down. Hornets try 3 quarterback sneaks in a row there.
With the speed of Larry, you would think they'd at least try one toss or, maybe a handoff to one of the big backs in the backfield in Tyler and Caleb Raines.
On what you would think is about the inch line, the Hornets have the ball going for it on 4th.
The Railers stack the box. Schrader under center again. He's going to toss left side to Wilson, and he's going to be into the end zone, but a flag is down on the play.
It would be killer if this was holding.
Still awaiting a call. We have a hold on Zach Gillick to back the Hornets up 10 yards. Coaching staff's fired up on the sideline. There's 3 calls there that could have gone the Hornets' way but didn't. That'll bring out the field goal team. Coash will try and make it a 6-0 game.
That's got to be disappointing for the offense, you know, to get down to the 1 yard line and miss it 3 times in a row and have to kick a field goal.
Yeah, less than the 1, and then it's a guaranteed field goal if you're snapping from the 1 yard line, but then now from the 11, there's a little more concern, but Aaron Kosh has got it.
Coash kicks it, and it's up and through. Brings the Hornets to a 6-0 lead with 5 minutes and 55 seconds to go in the half.
If you're the Hornet offense, you just got to shake that off and not think about it, because the more you think about it, the more complacent you'll get.
What? That's bad. That's terrible.
That holding call was a little questionable, but you just got to deal with it and you got to play with it.
Coash to kick off for the Hornets. He boots another one deep. Another touchback for Coash.
He's ranked number 1 in the state for a reason.
Railers take over from their own 20-yard line. Hornet defense looking to keep the shutout here. Colton Davis in the gun. Once again, 4 wide receivers lined up. Davis, quarterback keeper left side. He hits the edge. He's going to be brought down by number 6, Dallas Boone.
It's surprising to not have seen 1 carry to their star running back all game.
Gain of 8 yards for Davis. Brings us to a 2nd and 2 from the 28-yard line. It's a pass. Far left side, and that pass is incomplete. Zach Williams in on the coverage for the Hornets.
It's a good falling deflection there by Zach Williams.
I believe that was Ryan McDermott. They're the receiver for the Railers. He kind of turned back late, and the ball was just on him. Nice pass there from Davis, though. A handoff left side. It's going to be a short gain. Looks like Tyler Boone and Azario Rodriguez in on the tackle. Fourth and 1 for the Railers. Davis calling out signals. He's under the center here. Tries a hard count, and he's going to quarterback sneak. It's going to be close.
Looks like they're calling it no good. Hornet ball.
I believe they're going to go ahead and give it to him. First down, 1st and 10 Railers.
That was a shaky spot by the referees there. Great tackle by Zach there. Way to wrap up and not let any yards past him.
Nice play there from Williams on the far left side. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8 for the Railers.
Here we can see number 14, Isaiah Presley. Doesn't even look like he's in the game.
Another run up the middle. Rains and Boone in on the tackle.
Run by number 22, Jamison Jones.
You know, it's probably Jones in there getting the carries tonight. Maybe he is a heavier back, and maybe the Newton coaching staff thinks he has a better chance against the Hornets' tenacious defense.
I mean, so far this season, no team has been able to really run on the Hornets, so.
Looks like we have an equipment issue on the Newton side. Now they're lined up. 3rd and 5 from the 36-yard line. Davis is going to throw. Coash is in on the quarterback, and that's a sack for number 44, Aaron Coash.
Aaron fired off the ball and was immediately in the backfield. The right tackle of the Newton Railers just had no chance.
Big loss on the play. That's going to force the Railers to punt.
Valley Center uses their final timeout of the half.
And I think if you're the Hornets, you know, what to watch for in this drive, I think they're going to throw the ball. They want to get in the end zone before, you know, the second half, because if you can take a 13-0 lead, that's a great momentum for you in the second half.
Newton will receive the ball at half. So Valley Center can get more points on the board by the end of the half. They'll be looking at a 2-possession game,
getting professional personal instruction
Newton in a very
is so
difficult
important.
position.
The Wichita Driving School is licensed by the state of Kansas
Wilson
and
back
offers the
deep to
most classes
return
per month
for
of
Valley
any
Center.
driving school. With the most students trained in Wichita last year, it's obvious students and parents like Wichita Driving School for the convenience.
And professional one-on-one instruction.
Wichita Driving School, where you're driven to be the best.
Mark your calendar for the 2nd annual mattress fundraiser, October 14th.
Nice punt. It's going to be caught by Wilson. He'll run left side. And he's dropped hard by number 83, Hunter Mapes. It's going to be a flag on the play. Wilson was thrown hard there down to the turf.
Obviously going to be unnecessary roughness on Newton here.
It's going to be a face mask on the Railers. That'll bring the Hornets up 15 yards. Yeah, Wilson had a step on Mapes there, and then he just kind of reached around and got his face mask and just threw him to the turf.
39 yards in 3 minutes. We'll see if the Hornets can get the ball in the end zone.
Schrader's going to hand right side to Wilson. Breaks 2 tackles in the backfield for a nice gain.
One defender got to the backfield. Larry made him miss, and then there was great blocking in the second level.
Yeah, Larry Wilson just loves to make people miss and look foolish.
You can really see the Hornet offense trying to establish a run early, and it's been really successful.
While they haven't been able to punch it in, they've gotten the ball down the field very efficiently.
Screen pass left side to Cross. He's got a block, far left side. He's going to be brought down by a group of railers there. Nice gain for Dalton Cross.
Great block by Caden Pearson there to get Dalton a couple extra yards than he would have.
Good enough for a first down, 1st and 10 from the Railer 17-yard line. 2.5 minutes remaining in the game. Dalton Cross and Caden Pearson lined up far right side. Wilson on the carry up the middle, short gain, brings up 2nd down.
Second and 6, the Hornet ball on the 14.
Boone and Wilson join Schrader in the backfield. He'll get the snap. Handoff, looks like a counter. Wilson bounces it left side. He's brought down by number 34, Matt Sierra.
Now, if you're the Hornets here, I look for either a play action pass or a screen to get the 6 yards.
I think you gotta go to Dalton Cross here. I think we have been successful every time we've thrown it his way. Let's see what the Hornets got in mind here. 3rd down and 6. Schrader will throw right. Schrader was going to throw and then breaks up the middle, but he's brought down hard for no gain. That was number 34. Again, Matt Sierra on the tackle.
Schrader rocks so hard his helmet comes off.
In my opinion, I believe the refs missed a targeting call there.
Hornets should let the play clock roll all the way down here. I got 11 seconds. Coash knocks it through, but obviously a penalty before the kick. Excuse me, of a timeout. Timeout Newton maybe trying to ice Aaron Coash there.
I mean, when Aaron Coash already has the ice in his veins, it's hard to ice the player himself.
Mark your calendar for the 2nd annual mattress fundraiser, October 14th at the high school. Brand name mattresses will be sold, with proceeds going to the Booster
And I think
Club.
on the kickoff after
Save
this,
up to 50%
Aaron
off
Coash
retail
made
on
a
all
field goal.
sizes,
He might
including
not
California
get a touchdown, but
Kings.
put it deep, so
Name brands including Simmons Beauty Rest in all styles, from adjustable to luxury pillows. It's the Mattress Fundraiser, October 14th, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the high school.
It's like about a 32-yarder for Coash. And Coash, once again, is good. Aaron Coash is now 3 for 3 on the day, giving the Hornets a 9-0 lead.
Now, all 3 possessions besides the very first one, the Hornets have had a chance to get in the end zone. And the offense just, goes stagnant at the very end of the drive, and it turns into field goals.
Aaron Coash showing the ice in his veins, being a cold-blooded kicker.
Like I said, expect to see a deep kick, but not a touchback. Obviously, you want to chew off as much clock as you can. But the risk to that is if they get a kickoff return for a touchdown, obviously, it doesn't work out too well.
Coash to kick. It's booted deep again into the end zone. Another touchback for Aaron Coash.
Not giving Newton a chance to return all night.
Right now for the Hornet defense, you obviously want to look for the deep ball because the Railers have tried that once, and Zach Williams made a heck of a play in man-to-man coverage. But you might want to see a cover 4 or a cover 3 here.
Railers may just take a knee here. And they will. That's going to take us to the end of the half. Your score, Valley Center 9, Newton 0. That'll do it for the...
One of a parent's biggest worries is letting their teen get behind the wheel of a vehicle. That's why getting professional, personal instruction is so important. The Wichita Driving School is licensed by the state of Kansas and offers the most classes per month of any driving school. With the most students trained in Wichita last year, it's obvious students and parents like Wichita Driving School for the convenience
and professional one-on-one instruction.
Wichita Driving School, where you're driven to be the best.
Mark your calendar for the second annual mattress fundraiser, October 14th at the high school. Brand name mattresses will be sold, with proceeds going to the Booster Club. Save up to 50% off retail on all sizes, including California Kings. Name brands including Simmons Beauty Rest in all styles from adjustable to luxury pillows. It's the mattress fundraiser, October 14th, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the high school.
One of a parent's biggest worries is letting their teen get behind the wheel of a vehicle. That's why getting professional, personal instruction is so important. The Wichita Driving School is licensed by the state of Kansas and offers the most classes per month of any driving school. With the most students trained in Wichita last year, it's obvious students and parents like Wichita Driving School for the convenience
and professional one-on-one instruction.
Wichita Driving School, where you're driven to be the best.
Mark your calendar for the second annual mattress fundraiser, October 14th at the high school. Brand name mattresses will be sold, with proceeds going to the Booster Club. Save up to 50% off retail on all sizes, including California Kings. Name brands including Simmons Beauty Rest in all styles from adjustable to luxury pillows. It's the mattress fundraiser, October 14th. 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the high school.
One of a parent's biggest worries is letting their teen get behind the wheel of a vehicle. That's why getting professional, personal instruction is so important. The Wichita Driving School is licensed by the state of Kansas and offers the most classes per month of any driving school. With the most students trained in Wichita last year, it's obvious students and parents like Wichita Driving School for the convenience
and professional one-on-one instruction.
Wichita Driving School, where you're driven to be the best.
Mark your calendar for the second annual mattress fundraiser, October 14th at the high school. Brand name mattresses will be sold, with proceeds going to the Booster Club. Save up to 50% off retail on all sizes, including California Kings. Name brands including Simmons Beauty Rest in all styles from adjustable to luxury pillows. It's the mattress fundraiser, October 14th, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the high school.
One of a parent's biggest worries is letting their teen get behind the wheel of a vehicle. That's why getting professional, personal instruction is so important. The Wichita Driving School is licensed by the state of Kansas and offers the most classes per month of any driving school. With the most students trained in Wichita last year, it's obvious students and parents like Wichita Driving School for the convenience
and professional one-on-one instruction.
Wichita Driving School, where you're driven to be the best.
Mark your calendar for the second annual mattress fundraiser, October 14th at the high school. Brand name mattresses will be sold, with proceeds going to the Booster Club. Save up to 50% off retail on all sizes, including California Kings. Name brands including Simmons Beauty Rest in all styles from adjustable to luxury pillows. It's the Mattress Fundraiser, October 14th, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the high school.
One of a parent's biggest worries is letting their teen get behind the wheel of a vehicle. That's why getting professional, personal instruction is so important. The Wichita Driving School is licensed by the state of Kansas and offers the most classes per month of any driving school. With the most students trained in Wichita last year, it's obvious students and parents like Wichita Driving School for the convenience
and professional one-on-one instruction.
Wichita Driving School, where you're driven to be the best.
Mark your calendar for the second annual Mattress Fundraiser, October 14th at the high school. Brand name mattresses will be sold, with proceeds going to the Booster Club. Save up to 50% off retail on all sizes, including California Kings. Name brands including Simmons Beauty Rest in all styles from adjustable to luxury pillows. It's the Mattress Fundraiser, October 14th, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the high school.
One of a parent's biggest worries is letting their teen get behind the wheel of a vehicle. That's why getting professional, personal instruction is so important. The Wichita Driving School is licensed by the state of Kansas and offers the most classes per month of any driving school. With the most students trained in Wichita last year, it's obvious students and parents like Wichita Driving School for the convenience
and professional one-on-one instruction.
Wichita Driving School, where you're driven to be the best.
Mark your calendar for the second annual Mattress Fundraiser, October 14th at the high school. Brand name mattresses will be sold, with proceeds going to the Booster Club. Save up to 50% off retail on all sizes, including California Kings. Name brands including Simmons Beauty Rest in all styles from adjustable to luxury pillows. It's the Mattress Fundraiser, October 14th, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the high school.
One of a parent's biggest worries is letting their teen get behind the wheel of a vehicle. That's why getting professional, personal instruction is so important. The Wichita Driving School is licensed by the state of Kansas and offers the most classes per month of any driving school. With the most students trained in Wichita last year, it's obvious students and parents like Wichita Driving School for the convenience
and professional one-on-one instruction.
Wichita Driving School, where you're driven to be the best.
Mark your calendar for the second annual Mattress Fundraiser, October 14th at the high school. Brand name mattresses will be sold, with proceeds going to the Booster Club. Save up to 50% off retail on all sizes, including California Kings. Name brands including Simmons Beauty Rest in all styles from adjustable to luxury pillows. It's the Mattress Fundraiser, October 14th, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the high school.
One of a parent's biggest worries is letting their teen get behind the wheel of a vehicle. That's why getting professional, personal instruction is so important. The Wichita Driving School is licensed by the state of Kansas and offers the most classes per month of any driving school. With the most students trained in Wichita last year, it's obvious students and parents like Wichita Driving School for the convenience
and professional one-on-one instruction.
Wichita Driving School, where you're driven to be the best.
Mark your calendar for the second annual Mattress Fundraiser, October 14th at the high school. Brand name mattresses will be sold, with proceeds going to the Booster Club. Save up to 50% off retail on all sizes, including California Kings.
Defense is pitching a shutout right here.
I mean, so far this season, defense has been, that good every game so far, and like every quarter except, a couple drives where they might have slacked off a little bit, but the defense has been pretty locked down all year.
We are a minute and 50 seconds away from the second half kickoff. Newton will receive as they deferred to start the game.
When I saw Dalton come out of the locker room, he looked really pumped up and turned to the student section and asked them to get loud for him in the second half.
Bailey, what do you think the biggest factor for the Hornets holding on to this lead will be?
You know, I think the biggest key to finish off this game is going to be the same as it has been all year, the defense. You know, they've obviously looked great through the 3 games and now 3.5 games. If they keep that up, Hornets are going to come out of here with a win. The Hornets kickoff team will now take the field.
That's right. If the defense can keep Newton to 0 points in another half, the game's over.
Look for another touchback here from Aaron Coash.
Aaron Coash will line the ball up on the tee. Number 14, Isaiah Presley, back deep to return for the Railers. Coash with a shorter kick this time. Bobbled by Presley. He'll take it for a short return. A gang of tacklers in on the play. Looked like number 17, Chase Ramirez, made the initial hit there.
I believe Presley so far has only had 1 carry all game, maybe 0. So his only look has been on special teams, and Aaron's been putting it through the back of the end zone every time.
Yeah, that's right. That's his first look, I believe, of the game. And you got to wonder if there's some kind of injury or something, some disciplinary actions holding him back in this game.
1st and 10 from the 17. Davis will throw. Screen pass right side. Nice tackle by Dalton Cross there for a short gain.
So far, Dalton Cross's body language in the second half looks like he's pumped up and he's ready to go.
Pass complete to Roberson. Gain of 5 on the play. A run up the middle. Patrick Gillen in there on the initial hit for the Hornet D-line. Presley, the ball carrier there. Maybe they'll try and get him going here in the second half.
You know, really, the first half, the only thing killing the Hornets was small screen plays that went for 8 to 10 yards. If the Hornets can clean that up, I think they have a good chance for a shutout.
Gain of 1 yard brings up a 3rd and 4 from the 24-yard line. Davis in the gun. He's going to throw. He scrambles left side. And a nice pass breakup by number 85, Zach Williams, brings up 4th down.
Zach Williams, you know, a great pass breakup. If he would have had both hands on that ball, it could have been 6.
Throwing in the air, Newton's quarterback gets completely laid out by the Valley Center kicker, Aaron Coash.
Wilson back deep to return for Valley Center. Number 43, Brian Cusick, will punt. It's a nice punt to the opposite side of the field. We have a flag on the play down close to the line of scrimmage. And a stupid penalty made by the Hornets there, roughing the kicker. That'll give Newton a first down.
Yeah, that's just a mental mistake. You can't have that. Whenever they're on fourth down, giving you the ball, now they've got a first down and a fresh new drive.
It was one of our keys to the game, fellas. Limit the penalties, and that's about one of the dumbest penalties that you can possibly make. 1st and 10 Railers from the 29-yard line.
The intent to block the kick, of course, but hitting the kicker giving them free yards.
Davis in the shotgun. Option, he'll run left side. Breaks the tackle. And Aaron Koash brings him down, forces a fumble, but it's recovered by number 83, Hunter Mapes.
Great play by Aaron to force the fumble, but, bad bounce, landed right inside of a Newton player's lap.
Second and 1. Davis hands up the middle. That's going to be enough for a first down. That's Jamison Jones on the carry, the 6'2", 200-pound back.
A question we haven't had answered all night, where is Isaiah Presley? One of the 3 keys to the game was containing him, and Newton's taking care of that for Valley Center by not letting him run.
Davis on a keeper left side. He's got room to run before Zach Williams forces him out of bounds. Huge gain there. Looks like the read option is starting to get to the Hornet defense.
Right there is bad reads by the linebackers and bad penetration by the defensive line. Great blocking by Newton there to get the quarterback free.
After the big gain, it's a 1st and 10 from the Hornet 33-yard line. Davis will throw. That pass is complete for a short gain pass complete to number 6, Boone Roberson. Gain of 6, 2nd and 4. Davis rolls out right, and he's dropped by number 26, Caleb Rains. Nice tackle there in open field by Caleb Rains.
If you're the Hornets here, you want to turnover, or you want to stop them on 4th down, but this close to the goal line, watch out for the defensive linemen and the linebackers to try to poke the ball loose.
Short gain brings up a 3rd and 3 from the 26-yard line. Davis will throw left side. Pass complete to number 1, Warren Dietz. Enough for the first down. Once again, we're seeing a lot of screen passes from the Railers, putting together a nice drive here to open up the second half. Davis will throw, end zone, and that's a touchdown. Larry Wilson in the coverage there. We do have a flag down in the backfield.
You do want to look for either holding or offensive pass interference with how wide open the receiver was.
We have an ineligible man downfield on Newton. That pass was complete to number 83, Hunter Mapes, but it's going to be coming back.
That call was so important for the Hornets. Now it keeps the Newton Railers down 9-0 still.
That's 2 touchdowns today that have been brought back by penalties, 1 for each team. Now we have a 1st and 15 for the Railers. And Davis is going to keep right side. And he's hit hard. That's number 8, Patrick Gillen, but Davis pops right back up. We've seen Patrick Gillen do that numerous times tonight, The running back or quarterback gets down the field, and Gillen just chases him down. Davis will throw left side on a slant route, and that's going to be good enough for a Railer touchdown. Touchdown, Newton Railers.
So far this drive, you don't want to call it too early, but it looks a lot like the second half of the Arc City game where Arc City came out and threw all over the Hornet defense. I see Dallas Boone probably making some adjustments on this next possession.
Pass complete to number 83, Hunter Mapes. He gets in the end zone to make it 6-9 in favor of Valley Center. Number 23, Jorge Gutierrez for the extra point. And it's up and through. Gutierrez tacks on the PAT, brings your score to Valley Center 9, Newton 7.
If you're the Hornets here, you want to see the offense get going and get going fast. There were multiple times in the first half where you had good drives that just, failed at the end. And you can't have that in the second half of a football game this close.
Yeah, it'd be great to see one of the skill players right here make a play and get down the field for a Valley Center touchdown.
The Hornets will receive the kick for the first time since opening the game. Cross and Wilson back deep to return. Number 4, Eric Hernandez kicks, and it looks like a squib or maybe an onside, and Dallas Boone falls on it at the 29-yard line.
Scary play there for the Hornets special teams, but they handled it well, got on the ball, didn't let Newton get the ball back.
Josh mentioned it earlier. Newton really trying to stay away from the dangerous threats we have back there, Wilson and Cross. Hornets take over from the 29-yard line. Schrader under center. It's going to be a false start Valley Center. First and 15. Backs the Hornets up to the 24-yard line. Cross, the lone wide receiver, lined up left side. Wilson runs right side. He's going to be brought down for no gain.
Right now, you really want the Hornet offense to get some life, get a fire lit under them, because right now it's not looking too bright for the Hornet offense. They're really stagnant, and they've relied on Larry a lot this game, and every time they've gone to Dalton, he's caught it, and it's been a big play. So I think you should see that here.
Nice tackle made there by number 52, Ryan Watkins.
Valley could definitely use a big play right now.
Schrader in the gun. He will throw, and he overthrows his intended receiver, number 81, Dalton Cross.
Looked like a bit of miscommunication there from Parker and Dalton. Dalton looked like he was running inside out, and Parker just threw it like he was running a vertical.
Can see Cross calling for the football. He wants the ball. Decent chance he may get another try here. 3rd and 16 for Valley Center. Trips left for the Hornets. Schrader joined by Wilson in the backfield. He will throws deep right side. We have a flag. I believe that's going to be offensive pass interference on Caden Pearson. Officials debating the call here. Really looked like Pearson pushed off there.
The officials' call is a push on Caden Pearson, offensive pass interference.
And it did look like Pearson pushed off, but he was being held for the duration of his routes, so contact both ways there, but that's really an interesting call. The Hornets will bring on the punt team.
Well, the refs usually call the person that was seen second, not the person that was seen first. You know, the reaction usually gets the call, and, you know, KP pushing off and reaction to the hold, that's what got it.
Coash will punt for Valley Center, trying to flip the field here. And it's going to be blocked, but still a decent roll in favor of Valley Center. Will roll down to about the 49-yard line. But that ball is live, and Zach Williams is down the left sideline. Interesting call here. Another debate from the officials. That punt was blocked and then rolled and sat on the ground until picked up by Zach Williams, who bolted for the end zone.
That should be Hornet ball. It was touched by the defender.
But it's not going to be Hornet football. It's going to be Newton football at the 49-yard line, first down Railers.
Valley Center definitely not happy with that call.
Davis in the gun, joined by Jones. And it's a keeper left side. Breaks some tackles. Decent gain for Davis on first down. Davis will throw. He throws deep. Zach Quant in on the coverage.
Broken up by number 7, Zach Quant.
Great play by Zach Quant there to, you know, keep the deep play and the big play away.
Pass intended for number 87, Ryan McDermott. 3rd and 7. The Hornet crowd is rocking, trying to make it tough for the Railers. Davis, QB draw, up the middle, and he's brought down for a sack. That's number 8, Patrick Gillen.
That's that Valley Center defense again, just making a huge play, switching momentum, and getting Valley Center back the ball.
Caleb Raines was also back there bringing havoc to the quarterback.
You know, really the motto for the defense so far this season has been don't break. You know, they may let up some big plays, but the defense will come up big in clutch moments of the game.
This time Cross back deep to receive the punt. A good punt. We have a dirty hit late on the play on Dalton Cross, but that's going to go uncalled.
Some very questionable calls on this last few drives. Valley Center not getting the luck of the draw here.
And I'm not trying to sound biased here, but that's terrible. A very cheap shot there on Dalton Cross.
In the words of philosopher Charles Barkley, that is terrible.
A defenseless Dalton Cross there just got hit right in the mouth, returning the punt. Nevertheless, the Hornets will take over from their own 16-yard line, 1st and 10.
Obviously, you don't want the refs to miss that call, but I really think that's going to fire the Hornets up and probably, you know, motivate them.
Yeah, not getting that call may do just as much for the Hornets as it would if he did call it.
And it's a toss left side. Larry will try and hit the edge. Wilson got room to run. Maybe a gain of 4. He's brought down by number 1, Warren Dietz.
So far, ever since the drive where Larry, really got a whole bunch of big runs on the outside, they've been running a lot more tosses than, halfback dives.
Gain of 4 brings up a 2nd and 6 from the Railer 20-yard line. Cross and Pearson, your receivers, far right side. And it's a pass right side. Pass is going to be dropped by Dalton Cross.
I think that's his first drop of the night that's been a catchable pass.
Not really a harmful drop there, though. There was defenders surrounding him there.
Third and 6 here for the Hornets.
Big play for the Hornets. You got to pick up a first down here just for the field position side of things. Schrader in the gun, joined by Wilson. Tries a hard count. Schrader will throw right side, and he spikes a throw intended for 81, Dalton Cross. Punt team will come onto the field.
Just a miss there from Parker Schrader, behind Dalton Cross, the intended receiver.
Offense has got to keep their head up. Still a lot of game left here in this contest. You can see some disappointment on the sideline. Coash will punt. A nice punt by Aaron Coash. Takes a Valley Center roll. Flips the field positioning for Valley Center.
Newton with quite a ways to go on this drive. We'll see if they can get points on the board, because any offensive points would put Newton in the lead.
That punt bounces all the way down to the 26-yard line.
Obviously, you expect the defense to come out and perform like they did last possession, really shut down Newton's offense.
Davis joined by Jones in the shotgun. He'll run back up the middle. No gain on the play. Tyler Boone in on the tackle.
Tyler Boone has been magnificent tonight. He's been everywhere, sideline to sideline on the field.
Yeah, a major force to be reckoned with on defense.
Three receivers for the Railers. And Davis is going to keep it right side. A nice hit there by Caleb Raines along with Cesario Rodriguez.
Besides Newton's last drive with the one mental error to let the receiver break free and then called back and Newton ends up scoring, the defense has held Newton pretty well this game.
Yeah, you had to see that coming with Coach Boone. Obviously going to make some adjustments after the first drive out of the first half.
3rd and 8 for the Railers. 4 minutes remain in the third quarter. Davis will throw, and it's complete. Zach Kwan in on the tackle. That's complete to number 83, Hunter Mapes. He's been everywhere today.
I believe Tyler Boone was, a fingertip away from tipping that pass out of the air.
Good enough for a first down Newton. Davis will throw left side. He's got his man. Dropped down at the 40-yard line by number 85, Zach Williams. We have a flag down in the backfield, still awaiting a call.
I believe holding will be called.
Smith trying to get the call from the sideline official.
And it is going to be coming back. Nice ball there from Davis. Hit his receiver right in stride, but it's going to be coming back.
Unsure what the call was, but that'll take the Newton Railers back to 3rd and 15.
Davis will throw deep. Zach Quant once again with a nice pass breakup. He's playing a really nice game, folks.
Zach Quant looks fired up after, deflecting that pass away, and he should on 3rd and 15.
4th and deep, you'd expect Newton to punt.
That was sure-handed receiver, number 83, Mapes. It's a run up the middle, goes Jones. Raines along with Boone and Rodriguez in there for the tackle.
I guess the last down was first down actually instead of third. The play clock was wrong. Scoreboard, not play clock.
Yeah, the penalty before must have just been a yard loss. It's not a loss of down. Davis rolls left side. He'll throw deep. And it's incomplete. That's Zach Williams in there on the coverage. Intended receiver, number 87, Ryan McDermott.
So far this game, Newton has kind of strayed away from challenging Dalton Cross. And they've gone after Zach Williams and Zach Quant.
Actually, 4th down now. Newton's looking like they're going to punt.
4th and 10 from their own 37-yard line. Cusick will kick for the Railers. Pearson and Wilson back deep to return. It's going to be caught by Pearson. He'll run left side. He's got some room to run. He's brought down at the 35-yard line. Number 33, Sid Simmons, brings down Pearson there.
Obviously, you want to see something from the offense here. So far this half, they haven't really looked as good as they were in the first. With moving the ball and moving the chains, but I think that'll change this drive.
Yeah, Valley needs to gain some momentum from the offensive side. The defense has been doing a great job tonight to get the momentum, but just to see some from the offense would help put Valley over the top.
Schrader in the gun on 1st and 10. And he'll keep it, but he's going to be dropped for a loss. That's number 86, Christian Malcolm. He's been pretty active on the D-line tonight for the Railers.
A rare quarterback keeper from Parker Schrader there.
Looked like a little zone read there, and Schrader really didn't have much of a choice, just had to kind of keep that and take the loss. It's a loss of 2 on the play. Brings us to a 2nd and 12 from the 34-yard line.
He has a shirt sleeve on his
This time Larry gets the ball, drags it out right side for maybe a yard. He's brought down on the far right sideline.
Right here, you're probably expecting a pass play. I'd like to see him throw it to Dalton Cross here. He's, made only 1 drop tonight, and the 3 balls that he caught were big plays.
3rd and 11, Valley Center not doing much on offense once again. We'll see if they can get a big play here.
Third and 11. Schrader breaks the huddle. Trips right for Valley Center. And Zach Williams lined up left at wide receiver. Got to be anticipating a pass. Schrader will roll left. Going to scramble back to the middle. Throws. He's got a man. It's number 86, Caden Pearson. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. He's at the 10. The 5. Touchdown. Touchdown, Caden Pearson.
Great play by Parker Schrader to avoid the defensive lineman, go back over to the right side of the field, changes eyes, and find a new receiver.
We've seen this year from Parker Schrader at quarterback. He is crafty. He will make defensive linemen miss. He did that there. He got wide open, and so is Caden Pearson. Caden Pearson was able to outrun the defense and get in for a touchdown. That's exactly the kind of momentum Valley Center has needed.
On 3rd and 11, the Hornets pick up about 80.
I believe they're going to go for 2 here also.
And once again, Parker Schrader looking like a young Johnny Manziel back there. Great awareness from Caden Pearson, running his route and then seeing Schrader scrambling and coming back to the football. Hornets will go for 2. Schrader will throw, pump fake, scrambles right side. Jump ball end zone incomplete.
Great call there by Coach Smith because, you know, you either go up 10, 2 possessions, and even if you don't get it, you're still up 8, and they have to get a 2-point to tie it.
That was number 11, Jarek Oka, on the pass breakup.
Valley Center to kick off again in what seems like a while.
With that score, the Hornets lead 15-7 with a minute remaining in the third quarter. Still a lot of football to be played here. Koash will kick deep to Presley and Oka. This time it goes to Oka. He'll let it sail over his head. Another Aaron Koash touchback. The Railers will take over from the 20-yard line.
Aaron Koash just has booming kicks, play after play.
This defensive possession, you know, with the momentum that the Hornets have now from the offensive score and the multiple stops in a row by the defense, you know, I think something that could, you know, really turn the momentum of the game is a turnover here. If the Hornets can, you know, force a turnover, it would really, you know, derail the Railers.
I see what you did there, Jordan, and I like it.
1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Davis in the gun. It's a handoff up the middle. Dropped in the backfield by number 11, Tyler Boone.
Again, like every week, this defense has, you know, really not allowed that many rushing yards. You know, maybe a couple of big plays there and here and there, but this defense has really, you know, not allowed any at all.
Yeah. 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. Valley Center has all the momentum.
Davis in the gun again. It's a play-action pass. He scrambles left, and Tyler Boone on a sack. A big loss there. The Railer O-line is just really hanging Davis out to dry.
That's right. Valley Center's defensive line has completely exposed the Railers, getting to the quarterback often.
You know, to be honest, they've kind of exposed every offensive line we've played so far this season. You know, getting to the backfield fast and firing off the ball quicker than the O-line.
Yeah, this isn't a surprise to any Valley Center fans.
That'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. Your Hornets lead 15-7. And we will flip the field here. Newton Railers ball, 3rd and a lengthy 21 yards to go.
This student section really getting into the game, the energy, you know, really filling the players.
They know it's crunch time here. The Hornets looking to close it out. Third and 21 to go from their own 9-yard line. Newton will take the field.
It may be because they're standing right in front of them, but I feel like this Valley Center student section is louder than it's been all season.
It's a play action pass. Davis is going to throw deep. And it's boomed and intercepted by who else? Number 81, Dalton Cross.
Once again, the Hornet defense comes up with another interception. That is one for every game we have played so far this season.
Great catch by Cross. At first it looked like he wasn't gonna get it with the bobble, but he pulls it in for the Hornet possession.
Like I said at the beginning of the drive, a turnover might derail the Railers.
After the Dalton Cross interception, the Hornets take over from the Railer 25-yard line. Schrader in the gun. Let's see what they do here. And it's a handoff. Up the middle goes Wilson.
Looked like a counter there.
And he's dropped by number 86, Christian Malcolm. The Railers have really done a good job of containing Wilson this second half. Really haven't let him break free yet. No gain on the play, brings up a 2nd and 10. Schrader in the backfield, joined by Raines and Wilson. And he'll hand again to Wilson. Another short gain. Number 52, Ryan Watkins in on the tackle.
I'm going to take us all the way back to the fall sports preview when we talked about the offensive line and the injuries to it and how we thought, they were going to progress. And Josh, I want to know what you think about that.
I mean, the offensive line has just been able to mature throughout the season. A very young line with some injuries early, and they've just really been able to find what their role is on this team.
Gain of 4, 3rd and 6. Schrader will throw. He drops back. And he scrambles right once again, sets his feet, throws end zone. And it was tipped off the hands of number 86, Caden Pearson, and almost caught by Dalton Cross in the back corner of the end zone. Tough catch there by Pearson. Probably could have hauled it in. He's mad at himself, but Hornets in field goal range, and it looks like a 38-yard attempt for number 44, Aaron Kowash. Kowash lines up the kick. And it's blocked. The ball's loose and recovered by Newton.
Right there, it's just bad blocking on the far left side of the line. He got past the offensive lineman easily. Blocked it.
Big play there. That keeps it a one-possession game. That's a really clutch play there from Newton.
Yeah, a momentum booster for Newton for sure. Because if they get down 11 points, it's not looking so good with only 10 minutes left in the half.
The quarterback still has that interception in the back of his head, though. You can't just, you want to shake it off, but it's not something that's easy.
After the blocked field goal attempt, the Railers take over from the 25-yard line. It's a handoff up the middle goes Jones. Carries some defenders with him for a nice gain. That's Aaron Kowash in on the tackle. Caleb Espinosa enters the game for Valley Center. He'll go in at nose tackle. Gain of 7, 2nd and 3. Jones again up the middle. He falls forward. It's going to be enough for a first down.
The story that we've been following all game, the star running back, hasn't really been playing, and the backup has really, kind of taken a spot.
9.5 minutes remain in the contest. 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Motion left. That's Roberson. Another draw up the middle is Jones. Jones has room to run. Dalton Cross, the only man to catch him, and he does a shoestring tackle. Touchdown saving tackle, Dalton Cross.
A huge gain, but a great save by Dalton Cross.
Not only is that running back 6'2", 200.
That's correct.
He's super fast too. Must run a 4.5, 4.6.
Big gain for the Railers. 1st and 10 from the Hornet 23-yard line. And they'll try and go a little no-huddle action here. Davis in the gun. Roberson motions right. They'll give it to him. Reverse right side. Couple missed tackles. Short gain. That's number 4, Azario Rodriguez.
You're hoping the defense here sticks to the normal motto of bend and don't break. You know, you don't want the Railers to get on the board here and get all that momentum back.
5-yard gain for Roberson. Roberson again motions right. They'll fake to him. Handoff up the middle goes Jones. Play will be blown dead. Looked like really the whole Hornet defense in on that tackle. Dallas Boone makes the initial contact there.
3rd and 2 for the Newton Railers here.
On the 15-yard line, we'll see if the Valley Center defense can come up with yet another huge stop.
Motion left again. Davis will throw right side screen pass complete. That's Mapes. He's going to be thrown out of bounds. Good enough for a 1st down.
7-yard gain there.
First and goal from the 8-yard line.
Right now you want to see that Hornet defense on the goal line.
4 receivers. Roberson motions right. They'll give it to him. Reverse right side. Roberson has room to run. And he's in for the touchdown. You had to know it was coming if you're the Hornet defense. Roberson went in motion, I think, every play that drive. They pitch it to him. He sneaks in for a Railer touchdown.
It'll be interesting to see if Newton goes for the tie here, if they accept the 1-point deficit.
You got to go for 2 here if you're the Railers. It looks like they'll stay out on the field.
Right now, that drop pass in the end zone's really hurting the Hornets, and the blocked field goal, you know. You wanted to end that drive with some points, and, you know, you ended up not.
Biggest play of the game so far, Davis. Keeper right side, he's got room. And he walks into the end zone to tie this football game. It looks like Zach Quant just kind of got lost there on the far right side at corner.
8 minutes left in this game, and Valley Center offense will now need another great drive. I mean, looking at it, they've tied the ball game, but Valley Center still has some momentum looking at what they've been able to do offensively and defensively this quarter.
You know, so far all year, the Hornets have faced adversity in every game really except the Arc City game. And, you know, they've answered to it, and they've accepted it, and they've come out on top every time, and, you know, you want to see that happen again this game.
Yeah, this Hornet team is very good at not hanging their heads for too long. It may be one play, but the next play they're right back out there giving it 110% again.
Number 4, Eric Hernandez to kick for the Railers. Cross and Wilson back deep to return. Another onside type kick. Bounces over Dallas Boone to Wilson. He'll try and hit the edge. Far right side. He's got some room. Gets a block. Wilson brought down by the kicker at the 50-yard line. He had one man to beat, but a nice tackle by Hernandez.
You know, Newton all game has been trying to avoid Larry on the kickoff, and, you know, it takes a Hornet bounce right into his stomach, and he returns it for, you know, a pretty good gain all the way up to the 49-yard line.
Yeah, teams are afraid of Wilson back there, and it shows right there. Even when he didn't catch a clean ball, it had to bounce to him. He was able to pick up at least 20 yards.
First and 10 from midfield for Valley Center. Schrader lines up in the gun next to Boone and Wilson. Wilson gets a carry left side. And he's going to be dropped for a loss. Looked like that right DN just played that really well. That's number 43, Brian Cusick.
The number one thing you can't have on this possession is a turnover, because that will give all the momentum to the Newton Railers. And, you know, momentum is a huge part of football.
Loss of 3 brings up a 2nd and 13. Cross and Pearson, your wide receivers on the right side. Schrader's going to throw. He's going to throw deep right side. Nice coverage on the play. That's number 19, Colin Sasida.
Dalton Cross really kind of saving an interception there. The ball was overthrown by, you know, a good 5 yards, and Dalton caught up to it and knocked it out of the cornerback's hand.
It's a huge size advantage for the Hornets. I mentioned earlier in the game. That's number 19, as I mentioned. Colin Sasida weighing in 130 pounds. Schrader tried to drum ball there, but it's incomplete. 3rd down and 13. Schrader will drop back. Screen pass to Wilson. Wilson up the gut. And that's going to be enough for a first down. Nice play call there.
About three or 4 yards after contact, Larry just kept on moving.
Not only do you not want to turn over here, but you can't afford to have any messy penalties, especially this late in the game. You know, on a very crucial drive, you don't want any holding calls or offensive pass interference.
Yeah, that's right. The Hornets have got to put points on the board this drive and then get a stop.
Pearson and Cross will go to the left side on this play. Schrader again in the shotgun. And he'll hand to Wilson up the middle. Another decent gain, maybe 4 yards on the run.
Of course, like last week and, you know, really the 2 weeks before that, Larry Wilson has been a workhorse tonight, getting so many carries and, you know, playing both sides of the ball.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see the percentage of plays where Larry touches the ball.
2nd and 5, the Hornets are entering Aaron Coash territory. 6 minutes remaining in the game. Schrader will take the snap, hand off Wilson left side. Wilson again, another decent gain. That's number 33, Sid Simmons on the tackle.
3rd and short here for Valley Center.
So far this drive, they've just been running the ball right down Newton's throat, kind of making him look tired out there.
3rd down and 1 for Valley Center. Hornets try a hard count. Schrader will look over to the sideline for some signals. Wilson, left side, spin move, and he busted outside. He's got room to run. First down. Ran out of bounds by number 43, I believe, Brian Cusick.
What a play there by Larry Wilson to, you know, spin out of some tackles and, you know, have the awareness to get the first down on 3rd down and keep the chains moving.
Yeah, once again, just making defenders miss. That's one of his specialties, getting open and getting the ball down the field.
First down to Newton, 16.
Hornets in the red zone now. For those who don't know, the red zone is within the 20-yard line.
5 minutes remaining in the game. Hornets in I formation with Boone in there at fullback. And so Wilson carry left side. This time boggled up for no gain. Looks like number 21, Kyle Stuchlik on the tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 from the 16-yard line. Hornets seem to be letting a lot of time off the clock. Got to be a good idea there. Schrader under center. And it's a play-action pass. Schrader throws right side. He's got Patrick Gillen in the flat. Complete. Nice grab and a little run after the catch there by Patrick Gillen. I believe that's his first catch of the year.
Great play call there by Smith to run a play action. You know, of course, everybody tuning in on Larry Wilson. You know, Parker fakes it and, you know, hits Patrick wide open.
First and goal from the 6-yard line. That's Patrick Gillen, a former middle school tight end. Like I said, making his first catch of the season. Hornets in the I formation. Schrader will hand up the middle. Wilson, short gain.
Second down now. All Valley Center needs is someone to get an opening and just to make one play, get the ball in the end zone, go up by 7.
We have an injury timeout. We have an injured Hornet down on the field.
$5 p.m. at the high school.
One of a parent's biggest worries is letting their teen get behind the wheel of a vehicle. That's why getting professional, personal instruction is so important. The Wichita Driving School is licensed by the state of Kansas and offers the most classes per month of any driving school. With the most students trained in Wichita last year, it's obvious students and parents like Wichita Driving School for the convenience
and professional one-on-one instruction.
Wichita Driving School, where you're driven to be the best.
Mark your calendar for the second annual mattress fundraiser, October 14th at the high school. Brand name mattresses will be sold, with proceeds going to the Booster Club. Save up to 50% off retail on all sizes, including California Kings. Name brands including Simmons Beauty Rest in all styles, from adjustable to luxury pillows. It's the Mattress Fundraiser, October 14th, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the high school.
One of a parent's biggest worries is letting their teen get behind the wheel of a vehicle. That's why getting professional, personal instruction is so important. The Wichita Driving
Tony
School is licensed
Caldwell,
by the
the
state of
injured
Kansas
Hornet
and
there.
offers the most classes per month of any driving school. With the most students trained in Wichita last year,
now
it's
still
obvious
sitting on the
students and parents
turf.
like Wichita Driving School for the convenience
and professional one-on-one instruction.
Wichita Driving School, where
He's
you're
now
driven
walking
to be
off the field.
best.
That's a great sign for Valley Center.
Mark your calendar for the
Valley Center ball, 2nd and 5, 3:40 remaining, tie ball game. Let's see if Valley Center can put some more points on the board and take the lead.
5 yards to the goal line. Looks like a wildcat formation. Wilson takes the snap. He'll roll left. He's got the edge. He's going to be brought down short of the goal line.
Looked like kind of a dirty tackle, in my opinion, from the Newton Railers there.
Wilson was kind of brought down by the helmet there. Gain of 3 on the play. We have a timeout, Newton.
Valley Center gets 2 more yards, and they take a commanding lead with little time left.
Just a reminder, your 7th-ranked Railer volleyball team at 7th State.
3:08 left in the ball game. Once again, a tie game, 15-15. The Hornets 2 yards away from the end zone.
You know, as a analyst of the game, the Hornets, you know, they've been driving. You know, they're inside the 10-yard line actually too. The defense has been playing great besides that one drive, this last drive. But I think if the Hornets get in the end zone here and the defense gets a stop, you could ride it over.
the defense is full of players for Valley Center that just have so much heart. So if we see Valley Center score here, I'd expect that heart to carry Valley Center to the win.
Schrader under center. Cross lined up one-on-one on the far right side. It's a toss left side, and he's boggled up. Number 45, Kyle Gotchi.
Aaron Koash headed out on the field. 3 minutes left in this game.
Bad blocking on the left side there. You know, an instant breakup in the backfield.
Fourth and 2. Hornets elect to try the field goal, but Newton calls another timeout. Really got to wonder what they're doing. They've taken 2 of their 3 timeouts here in the past 30 seconds.
That is kind of questionable, seeing as there's 3 minutes left in the game, and you know the Hornets had limited amount of downs because it doesn't reset inside the 10-yard line. So, you know, the timeouts were kind of a waste there from Newton.
Mark your calendar for the second annual Mattress Fundraiser, October 14th at the high school. Brand name mattresses will be sold, with proceeds going to the Booster Club.
The field goal doesn't go
Save
in or
up to
it's blocked.
50% off retail on all sizes, including California Kings.
Get any type
Name
of
brands, including Simmons
That's
Beauty
considered they
Rest
put
in
it
all
go
styles
by
from
3, and the defense holds Newton.
Fitch to hold, Koash to kick.
Now last time it was blocked from the left side, so you want to see the left side pick up the blocks here.
This is very important for the line for Valley Center right now to get this stopped.
3 minutes remaining in the game. Koash lines up the kick. Good snap, good hold. It's up and through, but a flag on the play, and it's going to be encroachment on the defense. That's going to be good enough for a Hornet first down. Valley Center will decline. Wouldn't have been enough yardage to pick up the first down, so they're just going to re-kick. Good decision by the Valley Center. Koash gets the kick up, and it's blocked. The kick is blocked, scooped up by Gavin Fitch at around the 20-yard line, but that's now 2 field goals that have been blocked. And you just gotta hold your block there if you're the offensive line.
The defense really needs to stop here. You know, Newton only has 1 timeout, so if you can keep them in bounds and, you know, short completions, you know, they'll probably want to chew the clock and drive down the field at the same time. So don't let them, you know, inside. You want to push them outside, out of bounds, and, you know, make incomplete passes.
That's 2 blocked field goals by Newton in a row. You got to be wondering what's going on with Aaron Koash hitting 3 earlier in the game.
The Raiders will have to travel the distance of the field here. Roberson motions right, and it's a draw up the middle to Jones. Jones brought down by Patrick Gillen for a short gain. And Jordan mentioned
to
it.
get into the end zone, this would have to be an 81-yard drive.
Jordan mentioned it earlier, you know, keeping them in the middle of the field, not letting the clock stop is going to be huge. And Newton only has 1 timeout. It's a pass right side, complete. It's going to be 3rd and short. Pass complete, far right side. 3rd down and 1 yard to go.
Biggest play of the game so far.
And it's a draw up the middle goes Jones. And it looks like it's going to be short. Dallas Boone comes out of the pile with the football, but I believe he was down. Looks like Ricks along with Gillen in there on the tackle. It's probably going to be a measurement here.
if this is, not a first down, it's fourth down, Newton has a big decision on whether they want to go for it. This close to your end zone, I feel like that is a bad idea. I feel like you should punt the ball and give your defense a chance to get a stop.
Just a note, folks, while we're getting reset here, the class of 2007 is here tonight.
They're bringing out the chains to measure.
Starting tonight and going through tomorrow. So give them congratulations, and if you're in the class of 2007, it's happening this weekend.
The chains come out, and it's enough for a first down. I really didn't think he got it on the initial spot there, but first down Railers. A minute 55 left for the Railers to drive the length of the
Really
field.
needing a big stop from the defense here.
Davis in the gun. They've been continuing to hand the ball to Jones on draws up the middle. Let's see what they do here. Bobbled snap. Davis will throw right side. Complete. Brought down by 85, Zach Williams. That's complete to number 1, Warren Dietz.
1:40 left in this contest.
Newton does only have one timeout, so they might save that for, if they get into field goal range and they want to stop the clock so they can kick a field goal.
Gain of 7 on the catch from Dietz brings up a 2nd and 3. The clock will continue to roll. Davis brings Dietz in motion right side, and it's a reverse, and they're going to throw with Dietz deep. And it's going to be incomplete. Larry Wilson on the coverage. Gotta credit Newton, a nice play call there. Dietz looked to have a pretty decent arm.
3rd and 3, a stop would be crucial for Valley Center right here.
A minute 22 now remain. 3rd and 3. Hornets looking for a big stand here. Davis will throw right side. Incomplete. That's Dallas Boone in on the coverage. 4th and 3 now for the Railers, and it's decision time.
Once again, the Hornet defense comes up big and forces a 4th down. Now the decision on Newton is if they want to punt or they want to go for it.
It looks like the punt team is coming out. This is looking good for Valley Center.
If the Railers punt here, the Hornets are in good position with all 3 of their timeouts to drive down the field.
Hornets trying to get their men off the field. A nice punt there from the Railers. Sails over Dalton's head and into the end zone for a touchback.
That was a very Hornet roll right there. To roll into the end zone and not go down with the 1, which would have made it a 99-yard drive.
A booming punt there from Hernandez.
You can't speak highly enough of this defense all year long, have come up clutch in so many moments. And, to force a 4th and 3, to force a punt with a minute 18 left in this game to give the Hornet offense a chance to win it, you can't ask for anything more.
That deflection was a huge play, giving Valley Center the ball back. We'll see how Valley Center's offense responds.
A minute and 10 seconds for the Hornets to try and get points on the board. Schrader will hand off to Wilson, and he's swallowed up in the backfield. That's Kyle Gotze in on the tackle.
I understand that Larry has been a weapon all game, but you should probably get the pass involved here with a minute left on your own 20-yard line. You want a chance to win it.
You can't play for overtime here. You got to give it a shot. And the Hornets look to be doing that. They get up to the line quickly. Pearson and Cross are your receivers. Schrader tries a hard count. Little motion around in the backfield. Schrader hands off Wilson, left side. Wilson has room to run. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. 1 man to beat. He's at the 20. And he's going to score. A game-winning touchdown from number 19. Oh my goodness. Wilson. Oh my goodness. Coach Smith calls a run to win the clock and go for overtime. And now Wilson takes it for 6. You can't speak highly enough about the running back, Larry Wilson. He was balled up all second half, and he breaks about an 80-yard run to win the game for Valley Center.
That is the greatest the offensive line has built all year, and it was in the biggest moment of the game.
Oh, mama, there goes that man.
Coash will try and make it a 7-point lead. And it's once again blocked. Looks like Dietz in there on the block.
Again, a kick is blocked here. You got to make sure there's no return for a touchdown. You can't have any big plays. You cannot give up a touchdown here.
They just ran a little shotgun draw to Wilson, who hit the left side. He had a small hole, fit right through it. Beat everyone in the second level, then had 1 man to beat at about midfield, and he was gone.
Unbelievable. Larry's first year as a varsity starter, and he's probably the biggest playmaker on the team.
You had to think this game was going into overtime. The Hornets were just running the football, maybe trying to run out the clock, or maybe they had confidence in Larry to take it all the way to the house.
Man, what a crazy play.
That's probably going to be, if it does finish up like this, that's probably going to be the craziest finish to a high school game tonight.
You wonder if they'll squib or kick it deep.
Coash will kick, and that's a deep one. That's going to be another touchback. This one sails all the way out of the end zone.
Now right here, the Hornet defense, you need to play prevent, not let anything behind you deep, and watch for the draw because they've gotten a couple of big games off of it.
You think a year ago, Larry would have had trouble making that play on the JV field. How much he's grown as a player mentally and physically is absolutely ridiculous.
The Railers have 17 seconds and 1 timeout to try and punch something in the end zone. You got to be looking for a trick play, something unique here from the Newton offense. But first, timeout Valley Center.
If you're the Hornets here, you got to keep everything in bounds. No out of bounds plays, everything in the center of the field and nothing behind you. You know Coach Boone gave a pep talk right there to the defense.
You can expect somewhat of a prevent here as any long play would be devastating to the Hornets.
The Hornets put Pearson, Larry Wilson, Boone, and Cross all deep in a prevent defense. Davis is going to keep, got some room. He breaks it outside. He's going to get out of bounds, ran out of bounds by Larry Wilson.
That is one thing you cannot afford is to give up a big run out of bounds. I mean, 9 seconds left. Obviously, it's going to be a passing play here, but you got to watch out for quarterback.
I expect there to be 1 or 2 more plays max in this game. The Hornet defense has to hold them for that long.
9 seconds remaining and counting. Davis throws right side. Incomplete, intended for Hunter Mapes. 5 seconds to go, and the Railers have about 60 yards to go.
If you're the Hornet defense, Watch out for short passes turned into pitch plays. You do not want to give up a pitch.
Valley Center with what feels like the entire town riding behind them. Timeout Newton. That's their last timeout of the game.
Obviously, this is looking to be the last play of the game here. If you're the Hornet defense, obviously, like I said, you can't let anything behind you. Everything in the center of the field. But also, if they catch it, do not allow them to lateral it backwards, because that will still count as a pass.
You may have heard in the background that "I believe we will win" chant by the Valley Center student section. This prevent defense would be very hard to get a touchdown on.
Davis takes a snap. He rolls out left, and he's going to have to throw deep. Sets his feet, launches one deep to absolutely nobody. The Hornets win with a final score of 21-15.
Obviously, player of the game's got to go to Larry Wilson, with outstanding runs all game. And then the